Hey, what's going on, folks? Another uneventful episode of this podcast. I just checked the public freakout commentaries. I know some of you probably don't believe me, and I only skimmed through it for about maybe 5 or 10 minutes. You know, there's a couple clips I could have pulled, but I like to find the wacky, weird stuff that's kind of funny. I saw a clip of this white teacher saying he thought his race was superior. It wasn't that funny, though. The kids were all like, what the hell, and everything. Then I saw this asshole kid going around putting his hands up to his teacher's face, this white woman, this fucking kid and everything. And then I saw another clip of, people getting knocked out. It's all fights and joggers, and it's just disgusting, really. Nothing really worth playing. Until then, I'm just going to talk about my boring week, which, this podcast has gotten worse. I mean, it was never good to begin with. And I can care less because I don't get paid for it. Not to say I should. I shouldn't get paid for it. But I'm saying that I can give a fuck because it's never meant to go anywhere anyways. But this past Monday, we did the comedy open mic. We had six comedians. And we had 5 audience members. So the good news is the last 2 open mics we've been getting an audience. These 2 guys have been bringing an audience. But, as far as comedians go, we don't need a whole bunch. But it'd be nice to have at least like 10. We can't even get 10. But we had a good time, and then we had the room left afterwards. We were talking about it, like, we should do your podcast. The 2 guys were like, we should do your podcast. And the reason why they want to do it is because they're new, but I said, all right, let's do it, because we have the room until 10:30. So the next open mic, I think, is coming up this week, so we're going to try to do another one. We're going to try to do some podcasts, have some guests on. I can't promise it's going to be funny, but I always bring my cameras with me anyways. And just fuck around, get to know these 2 comics. I can't promise it's going to be funny, but their friends are going to be there. They always bring at least 3 to 5 people, so hopefully we'll have more people on, and we do a guest, we haven't done a special JoshCast episode in a long time anyway, so hopefully, I can't promise, but we'll do that. And then this past Wednesday, I did a really boring, didn't I go to the fucking drive-thru? I think I did. Yeah, I went to the drive-thru. I don't even remember anymore what I do on these. I just had to go to my YouTube channel and check. I think I went to the drive-thru this past Wednesday. I probably went to Taco Bell. Yeah, I went to the usual Taco Bell, a drive-thru shit that I usually do, and you guys saw that. It was pretty... Oh, yeah, I had a burrito, sat in the parking lot. I was going to go to this open mic called 1675, but I decided to ban myself from that open mic because of several reasons. One, I've been to every single one of his open mics except for one, and I always spend money, even though I know he doesn't give a shit. 2, he tagged everyone on Instagram but me. 3, when we were talking in the middle of the show last time, he didn't say anything, and then he waited to the end of the show to say something. And 4, he doesn't come to my open mics anymore, so I said, fuck him. I don't need to come to this guy's open mic, so I didn't go. So Wednesday, that was a pretty uneventful live stream, and then Thursday, I fucking went to the cabaret, not live, first time in a couple months, and I had some drinks. There was only a female comic there that I knew, one of the bartender's childhood friends and somebody else, and I pretty much just got drunk there for 2 hours, just bullshitting around, and that was cool. And then Friday night, I went to another drive-thru closer to my house. It was very boring, one of the most awful live streams I've ever done. I just sat there. I didn't even talk at one point. I was just like, this is it. And then Saturday, you guys saw me go to Old City. I took the train down for the first time in months. And then when I tried to go back home, my card wasn't working. My key card. For those who know, you swipe your key card to get on the train. It was all like dirty. So I used to wipe and it wouldn't work. So I decided, fuck this. I'm just going to take an Uber to the train station. Luckily, it was only $20. So I paid $20 last night. But you know what? I'd rather just drive down to the city, but I didn't want to last night. But I got a nice ride from this Hispanic guy. He was fucking texting on the fucking highway, and he was playing his fucking spick music. But nonetheless, folks, that's it. You saw it last night. The only thing that happened was this girl who worked in a pizza shop. She saw my live stream, and she wanted to see it. She's like, "Oh, that's so cool," and she thought I could start her porn career, but unfortunately, I can't. And then I forgot something else happened. There was another interaction where somebody was talking to me on the live. I don't think it was anything. Oh yeah, I saw this guy walking around. He had a Trump thing on. It said anti-Trump, and I said, can I interview you for my YouTube channel? And I was just getting ready to get the interview, and then these two cunts, these white liberal cunts, come over, and they go, "Ooh, I like your sign," and they started buying his pin sticker things. And I was just going to get an interview with the guy. So now you know, guys. Now you guys know why I don't try to create content anymore. Well, folks, that was pretty much my boring week. Something else probably happened that I can't think about. Nothing worth talking about. I always remember later on, like, oh, I should have talked about this. Oh, I should have talked about that. This isn't important, but Gallagher passed away. The comedian who used to smash watermelons, and I think a lot of black people found him offensive because they like to eat watermelon, and he would smash them on stage. So, but he passed away. I used to watch that guy when I was a kid. Me and my dad used to laugh together. But other than that, this podcast should be dead. Let's get to the odd news, folks. Let's do it. New genetically engineered houseplant cleans air as effectively as dirty air purifiers. So we can clean air now faster. Human skulls, skeletal remains unearthed by Hurricane Nicole on Florida Beach. Human skulls, everyone. Turkish bakers union ahead arrested after calling bread-eating societies stupid. So far, nothing good. Oh, wait a minute, guys. This isn't Florida. This looks like a wacky one. I like this one already. Guns stuffed in raw chicken found at a Florida airport checkpoint. Florida's got the best stories. Not all the time, but that happened in the TSA. Wait a minute. What is this? Israeli arrested for trying to kill his sister and then have sex with her corpse. Why didn't he fuck her first, then kill her, and then fuck her afterwards? Why did he? All right. You know, this is the kind of comedy that I do, you know. Tulsa race massacre survivor known as Mother Randall turns 108. 108. Man turns AI chatbot for championship. Help with anger issues. Man arrested for allegedly throwing eggs at King is banned from having eggs. So, I don't have a joke for that. I'm sorry. My mind's racing right now. KFC apologizes after German Kristall Nacht promotion. So that's racist. Actually, I thought white people, they always said white people eat KFC and black people eat Popeyes, but I don't think that's true either. 10,000 brains in a basement. That's just where I live. No. The dark and mysterious origins of Denmark's psychotic brain collection. Raising Cane sues Hobart Shopping Center after they told they can't sell chicken. Pursuit ends when Jeep rolls into a dumpster. I didn't think that was possible, but then again it is. Kid applies for a job to get an Xbox, but he didn't tell his mom. Why should he? These kids are all grown up these days. They're all working out with their butthole hanging out, making out with gays. Attractive female students no longer earn higher grades when classes moved online during COVID. Oh, yeah. I remember a guy who was on Howard Stern. He would fuck them. He would fuck these young whores, and he would boost their grade up. Yeah, that must have been a bummer for sluts. Nurse from Pierce Country, WI, charged for amputating a patient's foot without his knowledge or doctor's authorization. The spy who saved me, former CIA master of disguise, helps disfigured people come out of hiding. How many times am I going to say this fucking KFC story? They repeated it 5 times already. We get it. Why talking to strangers can make us smarter? I thought they told me as a kid not to talk to strangers because they can kidnap you, rape you, murder you. Now they're saying that if you do talk to them, that doesn't make any sense. Every single horror movie that I've ever seen in my life where someone has talked to a stranger, they've gotten murdered and kidnapped, and that doesn't make sense, even though they're just movies. 75-year-old Ashland woman arrested for alleged 120-mile-per-hour I-5 chase. Damn, 75 driving that fast. Justin Trudeau to become the first world's leader to appear in a drag race franchise. Oculus creator Palmer luckily makes nerve gear headset that kills people in real life if they die in a game. United Airlines blocking seats due to passenger weight. Yeah, we are getting fatter, and man, it sucks getting those middle seats, guys. It really does. Millionaires sue neighbor over claims he harassed guests arriving by helicopter for 25 years. Missouri wine store owner says priest returned thousands of dollars of stolen wine on behalf of an accused thief. Hellraiser puzzle box now a kid's toy can play with. Toilet consumer says he got crappy service. Should I save that for telling some of the shit? Who cares? Please stop licking these national park, these psychedelic toads, the national park says. How else are you going to get high in a park? Kitten found with no sex organs and a veterinary first. Oculus co-founder makes a VR headset that can literally kill you. Now that sounds like a fun game. Imagine playing a game where you can actually die. U.S. hospitals are so overloaded that one ER called 911 on himself. Oh. Zebra finch makes nest in dingo carcass in Outback, WA. Wait a minute, what is this? Pennsylvania mom too scared to sleep after seeing a ghostly figure on a security camera. I would be too. 55 students may retake their SATs after they were lost from a UPS truck. Hey, that's cheating. They get to do better scores because they... Why don't you take the test the first time? You gotta know some things. Irish rail worker sacked after he was jailed for crashing car into a cyclist ride drunk. Wins unfair dismissal case. North Carolina wonders if it's meteorite destroyed. I think I read that last week. Well, folks, this podcast should be destroyed, but nonetheless, I can't promise you, but hopefully there'll be 2 episodes next week. The regular episode at the end of the week, and then before that, a JoshCast extra episode in person with some guests, but it all depends if the guys show up, and it all depends on, the open mic usually doesn't last that long anyway, so it should happen, but I can't promise, but it should, and stay tuned for that. Also, more live streams, and as far as a prank call show, I can't promise, but, I don't have any ideas, but maybe something will come up, and that's it. This is the first but yet worst comedy podcast in Philly, and it's your favorite podcast most people don't listen to, and I'll see you folks on the next one you just listened to, and we're out of here.